Breaking global trade news. President Donald Trump has once again shaken markets and geopolitics with fresh tariff threats. This time, Canada, China, and even Europe are in the spotlight. Let's break down what happened, why it matters, and how it could impact global trade and markets. Trump threatens 100% tariffs on Canada. On Saturday, President Trump threatened to impose 100% tariffs on all Canadian goods entering the United States. The reason? Canada recently signed a new trade deal with China, a move Trump strongly opposes. In a social media post, Trump warned that Canada cannot become a drop-off port for Chinese goods heading into the U.S. He accused China of using Canada as a backdoor to bypass American trade restrictions. Trump went as far as saying that if Canada continues down this path, it would face immediate and severe economic consequences. What is the Canada-China deal? Canada and China reached an agreement last week to lower trade barriers and rebuild economic ties. Under the deal, China is expected to reduce tariffs on Canadian agricultural products like canola. Canada will allow nearly 49,000 Chinese electric vehicles into its market at a reduced tariff. Visa-free travel will also be extended to Canadians visiting China. This marks a significant shift in Canada's foreign policy and a clear move away from Trump's trade agenda. Political tensions escalate. Trump referred to Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney as Governor Carney, fueling speculation about Trump's repeated comments on making Canada the 51st U.S. state. The war of words comes amid broader tensions, including Trump's aggressive stance on global trade and territorial influence. Trump backs off Europe tariffs. Meanwhile, Trump unexpectedly called off planned tariffs on European countries. Earlier, he had threatened 10% tariffs on several European nations over disagreements related to Greenland. But after discussions at the World Economic Forum in Davos and talks with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Trump announced that a framework for a future deal had been reached. As a result, the U.S. scrapped the tariffs that were scheduled to begin on February 1st. Greenland, still a flashpoint. Despite easing tensions with Europe, the Greenland issue remains unresolved. Trump claims the U.S. will gain total access to Greenland under the framework deal, though no clear details have been provided. Denmark's prime minister, however, firmly stated that Denmark will not negotiate its sovereignty, signaling potential future friction. Market and global impact. These rapid shifts in U.S. trade policy have already rattled global markets, increased uncertainty for exporters and investors, raised fears of a renewed global trade war. Canada, China, Europe, and the broader global economy are now watching closely for Trump's next move. So the big question is, are these tariff threats a negotiating tactic or the start of a new global trade conflict? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for daily updates on global geopolitics, markets, and power shifts.